Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-October 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This will not resonate with every Taurus that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading's not for you at all, Taurus, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Taurus. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Taurus and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's tune in to Taurus's energy. All right, so let's see what's happening for my Taurians right now in love and romance. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with a Taurus. What is the energy surrounding Taurus in love? What does Taurus need to know about their love life? Tell me about it, Spirit. What is going on in Taurus's love life? Okay. Addiction. Okay, and it says an addiction is affecting this relationship. Very interesting. I'm seeing the letter M as in Max, as in Madeline, first, middle, last initial could mean something to someone here. But yeah, I do feel this could hit any aspect, whether there's an addiction to a substance such as drugs and alcohol that's been affecting this connection, an addiction to each other. This feels very intense, Taurus. I do feel like someone has obsessive thoughts. I do feel like someone has these tendencies to not keep away or stay away because they feel so strongly connected to a certain someone, maybe to you, Taurus, and they may view you as an addiction, as an addictive energy. They can't get enough of you. They are messaging you like crazy, or maybe even hold back from sending you constant messages because their feelings for you are very, very intense and they don't want to overdo it. Wow, this feels a little bit codependent even for someone out there, and someone is kind of realizing this about the connection as well. Let me go ahead and pull another card. Let's see what this energy around you wants to say to you that they haven't said to you. I'm excited. I am so excited just the thought of you. Okay. So I'm so excited by the thought of you. Yeah, Taurus, this person is really, really excited about meeting you. This person has a very intense energy. I'm almost picking up on maybe Scorpio energy, Pisces energy I'm feeling as well for someone out there. But this person just is already feeling very attached to you, is already feeling like there's something very special between the two of you. And I feel like they're coming on very strong recently, or it's just growing more and more every time they hang out with you. Man, there's just butterflies in their stomach when they think of you, when they think of being with you. I feel like they're pretty dead set on it too, Taurus. So, I do have to say, I feel like this person wants to come from a good place here, and I'm not feeling anything super negative yet, but I do want to say that feelings are developing very, very fast. And if someone just needs a little bit of clarity or needs a little bit of space to kind of figure this out, I would definitely give it to them, whether that's you or them. But there's someone here who is addicted to their thoughts of you, who I see fantasizes about you quite a bit, Taurus. Some of them are just about the future they want with you. Others are a little bit 18 and plus, a little bit sexual, okay? But yeah, I mean, they feel like there's a destiny here. They feel like there's something to have happened here. And I want to just see the tarot to see more into this and dive into it, because maybe even for some of you, you've just met this person a couple months ago and they've already decided that they want you and only you. Wow, okay. Let's get the tarot into this. The Sun card. Nice. All right. This makes me feel a little better about the whole reading here. This is Leo energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. And the interesting thing is that Leo had the same exact card in their spread. So if you have Leo energy dealing with Leo energy, I suggest checking out the Leo reading to see if there's messages for you there. They feel like they found the one with you, Taurus. And here's the Strength card, challenging the situation here. Yeah, man, if they haven't even told you everything, Taurus, about what they want in this, how they see this, they're holding back a lot because, again, I feel like they realize they may be coming off a little bit strong. They may be coming off a little bit intense and they don't want to scare you away. They don't want to frighten you, but man, they're already feeling very, very hopeful, very confident. And man, I also have to say there's no other person they can see this having this with but you, and they're totally fixated on you, Taurus. They feel like you're the one they were looking for, and they feel the bond between the two of you is very strong. But we do have the Devil card. Okay, so this is where the addictions are coming in. Capricorn energy. It could simply mean you're dealing with a Capricorn, someone with Capricorn in their chart, but the thoughts, yeah, are very obsessive. And when you don't text back, when you don't call back, they start to think the worst and they start to get a little bit demanding when it comes to that. And we'll pull more cards, of course. I'm not already saying this is, you know, a horrible situation, but I do feel like there's some toxic behaviors that are being addressed or kind of being shown through the intensity of how bad someone wants this. I do also see some jealousy here, just to make that apparent with someone. Like, it gets them going if they think you're hanging out with someone that you could be sexually attracted to, even if they're just friends, you've been friends for a long time. They get very, very jealous if they see you with other people. Yeah, and here's the Four of Cups. Okay. Ooh, yeah, okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Taurus or someone with Taurus in their chart. You immediately caught their attention, Taurus. From the first moment they saw you, they knew they had to start engaging. Man, they definitely have something with, they love your ass. Let's just put that out there, okay? I can't go too deep into the sexual energies because this is YouTube, but that's definitely someone's favorite asset, okay, of you, of your body. But anyway, I do feel, Taurus, that there's this extra spark in wanting to hang out with you more and wanting to focus on you more. I do feel that they kind of want to see if you're on the same page, and maybe because for some of you that are in this Knight of Pentacles vibe, like wanting to take it slow, not wanting to rush anything, they want to see if you are just as interested in this as they are, because maybe for some of them right now, they're afraid if it's a little bit one-sided, or if they are afraid that you're holding back everything. But with the Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing someone that may be in wealth management or banking, maybe even real estate. I'm kind of picking up here. Someone could be into sales or has a sales job. And so, yeah, I do feel that the more you're kind of just trying to put a guard up, Taurus, just for either because you want to see more before you fully dive into this, or because you're just trying to create space, the more they want you, and they're getting pretty intense about it too. But I do feel when they met you, they were single and they had options. But the second they saw you, met you, got your number, those options were pretty much cut. That's so clear. So let's go ahead and dive into this. The center of this is the Sun card. So Leo energy. So I do feel overall you guys have had a lot of fun together. Maybe you guys met this summer, June, July, August, with the Sun card being the main card in the center of this. And sorry if you heard my dog sneeze. But I do feel that overall you guys are both excited that you have such a strong connection and that you feel very intense about each other. But I feel with the Sun card here, Taurus, more specifically, that they really think with this, it's illuminated to them how much they want you. It's been growing more and more. The more times they hang out with you, the more times they have a lot of fun with you. I'm even seeing like a carnival or like an outdoor beer festival or something along those lines that they recently went on you with, or you guys did this summer. Like, they are starting to feel even more excited about this. And with the magnitude of the Sun, which how intense this energy is, I do think it's being fully revealed to them. It's like they made up their mind, and it's very clear that the happiest they'll be is with you. The happiest they've been in love and romance in a very long time is with you. And that's what they're moving toward, is their sunlight, is the warmth and the light that you give into their lives. They find you to have such warming energy, such kind energy. You know, you uplift a lot of people just by having your presence be there. You always kind of make people feel good about themselves and feel good about the friendships they have with you. And I do feel they're telling everyone about you. They're talking to everyone about you, how excited they are that they've met you, how excited they are about this continued connection that they've been building with you. And I do feel like they've told people that you're already theirs, whether that is official or not. I feel like they've introduced people to, by talking to you or to you as being their boyfriend, their girlfriend, or already saying like my significant other, as being pretty established there. And I do feel, Taurus, that they will, if they have not already, will fully reveal to you how much they feel for you, the intensity they feel for you, the passion, a lot of passion here that they feel. But what's crossing this is the Strength card. So Leo energy again. But what I feel with this is that there is a sense that someone is holding back a little bit. Maybe the intensity is a little too intense and someone just doesn't want to dive into their passions in case this is something that they're not fully seeing. But I do feel for others, like, I think this person may have a difficult time expressing themselves. Like they say the wrong things, or they don't know how to fully show you this, or they just kind of are afraid that if they come on too strong, like I said, it's just going to kind of push you away, and they don't want that. They want full engagement. They're fully fixated on you. Someone could be into weightlifting, CrossFit, I'm hearing for someone. Fitness and health in general. I do feel someone has very strong arms, and maybe that was something someone noticed, or maybe someone has like an arm tattoo or a birthmark on their arm that's very showable. But yeah, I feel with this crossing the situation, it's how to keep this, how to maintain this, how to grow this stronger, how to get what I want. Because that's on their mindset about you, Taurus. You're everything that they want. What's crowning this is the Devil card. So let's talk about this. Capricorn energy. So I do feel that again, this comes very apparent when you don't reply back immediately or call back. They start to send you another message. They start to call you. They start to ask you certain questions like, where were you? What were you doing? Who were you with? And again, with the sun being the main card here, I'm not feeling like this is something that is super concerning per se, but I think maybe some of these are things you're starting to notice as the connection goes on. And I do feel like maybe for some of you guys, this more instinctual nature about them gets brought up with you more than anyone else, like this fierce nature to them. I do feel that with the devil crowning this, I think you guys are starting to see where there are some codependencies within this or some sort of reliance on this that maybe you kind of want to address or you want to kind of talk to them about. But this could also be, and if it's not so, intense like that, it could be a strong sexual connection between the two of you. You get them going really fast, Taurus. Again, I can't get too much into the sexual energies, but you know exactly how to make them want you so much more. The desire is off these charts. And I do feel they have a freaky side to them that is into certain things that they fantasize about trying out with you. You get them going more than anyone else has. And that's just the sexual energy and nature of the devil card that we kind of see. But I wonder if some of you guys are like thinking if the connection is so strong because of the sexual energies between the two of you, the chemistry of the sexual energy between the two of you. And if that's the thing that's kind of overriding everything here. I feel like someone's definitely send you topless pictures, maybe nudes, mirror selfies that are sexually suggestive. But yeah, I do feel with the addiction card here as well, there's definitely some obsessive energies here. And maybe for some of you guys, again, jealous energies that you're starting to see. But I think that is because of their want for you so badly, but it should be kind of checked. And maybe even talked about if it's something that you are concerned with. If it is the right person, they'll reflect and they'll speak their truth and they may want to do something to help it. Or if it's not the right person, then that will just give you a red flag, right? But what's reading this is the Four of Cups, Cancer energy. And Leo also had the Four of Cups, but I'm feeling it differently for you guys. I do feel this person's getting a little bit impatient because they already want so much more. And maybe even although the sexual energies have been very strong, someone still does not feel ready to go into that sexual, crossing that border yet, because they want to make sure that that's not the sole intention behind this, right? But someone is getting a little bit impatient. Someone is getting a little bit maybe insecure from the fact that it hasn't all unfolded the way they wanted to yet with you, because they already see commitment. They already see, even for some, like they tell people this is the person I'm going to be with, like I'm going to marry even. And that we're stuck with each other. They really honestly don't see you guys falling apart. They don't see you guys separating. But with this Four of Cups reading it, there has to be something that may be, I don't know, especially if you guys have been recently been doing your own thing. They've been thrown off by that. And so especially if you've been thinking of a way to text back or call back, they've been checking their phone, seeing when that's going to happen. They're hoping that, with every hour that goes by, that will be the hour you reply. They're that intense about it, Taurus. But maybe there's something that they've been recently doing that hasn't been sitting well with you, that you kind of do want to address and see if that will be something that could be healed. How you see this connection, or how they see you within this, your energy in this, is the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So the Knight of Pentacles is an energy that takes things a bit slowly, but for the reason of wanting to make sure it's all right, wanting to make sure that it's the right thing to invest in. And so I feel, Taurus, if this is you, you know, that's the thing they're not kind of fully understanding, is that, first of all, if you wouldn't engage in this if you weren't interested. So I don't know why some of their insecurities are kind of being triggered by that, but others of you, the reason why you're going so slow is because you want this to be right. You want to make sure this is the right person and that you don't waste your time giving your energy to someone that isn't going to be fulfilling for you. And you are a little bit choosy. You are a little bit selective. Maybe even some would consider you picky, but I don't think it's because you're snobby. I don't think it's because you're, you know, superficial or anything like that. I think it's just because you want to make sure it's the right person. And maybe it's because you've dealt with energies in the past that it didn't turn out well and you dove into things quickly, you got into relationships quickly. So this time around, from those lessons in the past, you do want to take things slowly and see where it goes. Now, for some of you, I feel like they're thinking of giving you an offer. They've been thinking about it every day, but they've been holding that back because they still don't know where you're at in this, especially if you have been a little bit more slow. How you see them and how they may come off in their energy right now is the Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy, which I wasn't surprised feeling that in the beginning of the reading, but man, their emotions are very deep, are very intense. Their emotions kind of change and they're very confused by this whole situation. They're not confused by the fact of what they want and how they want you, but like they find you hard to read and they're trying to figure it out. They are the types of people that is so used to having things their way that they're kind of, you know, Taurus, by the fact that you're holding back a bit or you're just taking things a bit more slow, it's something they're not used to. And so you're kind of throwing them a curveball as far as that goes, not just fully jumping in. And maybe with the Devil crowning this, they are very good looking. So with their good looks, they're used to getting people who are just as obsessed with them, if not more so, than they are with you right now. And because they're not seeing that instant need for them or attention for them or that craving for them, whether you're holding back or it's just not as intense, it's really sending them under this turmoil of, do they like me? Do they not? Do they want this with me or do they not? Like, so many different emotions come up when it comes to you. And I feel during those times where their insecurities triggered, it's a little bit of the lower emotions of sadness, of jealousy. So I definitely feel, Taurus, that a lot is going to be revealed to you with their tendencies or their behaviors. And some of you have picked up on it before, but it's going to become a lot more apparent this month. And I feel for you guys, maybe you're trying to decide what to do with this situation, if it's best to kind of continue with this, if the chemistry is intense enough to kind of overcome certain obstacles here, or if there's some boundaries that need to be given to see what they'll do with that. Will they respect that, or will they push forward on this intensity that they have for you? But also, I gotta say, like, if they're the ones holding back, they know that they're only doing it because they don't want to scare you off. They don't want to make you retreat or hide. But man, with all this going on, Taurus, it's pretty clear that they're going to start to make those moves towards you. And I'm not trying to say that this person is toxic by any means, but I think we all have a light and a shadow side to ourselves. And the want for you is kind of making them want you so badly that the shadow aspects and the insecurities and the doubts and the jealousies may start to get triggered a little bit. And you may start to see that and wonder if this person is really right for you, or if you should just kind of start pulling away if this is not the person you really hope it to be or expect it to be. But if that is the latter situation, I think they're not going to let you go so easy, Taurus. All right, Taurus. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what's likely to happen and unfold, what else do you need to know about this person and about this connection? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. So I'm going to overturn this card to show you the likely outcome and what Spirit advises you to do, and also put oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection. So with whatever happens, you know what to do about this and you'll make the best choice with whatever unfolds. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Taurus, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you. I hope it's provided you with confirmation, clarity, healing, insight, and guidance in regards to what you may be experiencing in your love life right now. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.